Hi everybody. Occasionally when a new version of Lightroom comes out, Adobe finds it necessary to reorganize Lightroom's catalog structure, to reorganize its database. And what it does is it reads your existing catalog, writes a new version, and leaves a whole pile of breadcrumbs lying around behind. It's important that we clean these up, and the purpose of today's video is to show you what this process looks like and how we'll clean it up. So starting here, I've got a catalog on this system that I've used before. It's called Lightroom Exposed 2020. You can see that there's a folder here called Lightroom Exposed 2020. Inside it are the previews, the smart previews, some supporting folders, and then the actual catalog itself, which is this file, lrexposed.lrcat. And you can see that I haven't opened this for a number of years. So this catalog is going to require reorganization when we open it. At this point, I don't have Lightroom running on the system. So I'm going to start Lightroom by double-clicking on this. That will cause Lightroom to run, open this catalog. Lightroom will discover that it needs to be updated, and we will see the prompts on the screen, and we'll walk our way through it. So let's start Lightroom. I'm going to double-click this file name. So as you can see, we're getting a message here that says that it needs to upgrade it. So we can choose a different catalog, we can quit altogether, or we can allow it to go ahead with the upgrade process. I'm going to click Upgrade. Okay, Lightroom has now opened, and we have the conversion complete, and the messages that you saw may vary from the ones that were on screen. I mean, it's simply going to depend upon what it was with inside Lightroom's database structure that Lightroom had to update. But now I want to go back and show you what the folder structure looks like on your hard drive to see the breadcrumbs that Adobe has left behind. So we're just simply going to quit Lightroom now and go back to the Finder and take a look at the file structure. All right, Lightroom is finished shutting down now, and we're looking at the folder structure after it's completed the upgrade. If you take a look now, you'll see it looks a little bit different than it did before. In particular, we have a number of folders now with -2 in the titles. This is the original catalog. Even though the timestamp has changed to today from 2017, I know that this is the original file because it's the same name as before. The new versions all have -2 in them, and this is what we need to correct. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over to the desktop, the original one, so I can save it in the event that anything goes wrong. So I'm just going to drag it over and place it on the desktop. Now, we now have a number of folders and files here with -2. We want to remove these -2s so that these are all spelled consistently the same. So one way I can do, and depending upon your operating system and whether you've got Finder configured one way or another, you can do this by just, for example, selecting the file, hitting the Enter key, and editing away the -2. Or I can go up here and right-click, and we can use Rename. Depending upon your operating system, those will be the options. Now I'm going to go down and very carefully remove the -2, but I need to leave the space between Exposed and Smart Previews. Let's watch that again. We're going to do it on this file. Again, Rename. Edit out just the 2 characters, the -2, click OK, and then do the last one. Remembering to leave the space. And now the folder structure is all again Lightroom Exposed. There are no extensions, no -2s in here, all spelled the same way. So if I now double click LR Exposed again, this time it will open up the catalog. The catalog has been converted. And we can see we're now in the converted catalog. Okay, let's shut Lightroom down. And this is how the structure is supposed to look when we're done.